Hey guys, my name is Andrea and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I am currently sitting on the floor of my living room filming. I'm really just looking for a creative outlet to let myself have something for me and to kind of get out there and do some things that I enjoy doing, and that would be makeup. So a couple of weeks ago, my husband asked me if I could only pick one brand to use or to partner with or anything like that for the rest of my life, what would it be? And I had to actually genuinely think about that because I don't know. So what I ended up doing was kind of asking myself, what is one brand that you genuinely stand behind what they stand for, that you enjoy, a brand that's always coming out with new and innovative products, but also just a brand that you've never really been disappointed with, and a brand that you could do an entire face with and not have any issue coming up with the products in excess. I mean, I had to pick and choose what I wanted to use. So that brand would obviously be, well, I mean, the lead up is kind of funny on here because you obviously already know what it is. You clicked on the video, you saw the title, but that brand is Tarte. And I just genuinely love Tarte. I love watching their Snapchat and getting to know their team. I think that they are always coming out with innovative products. They cater very well to my skin tone, which is very fair, which I appreciate. And along in this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you a first impressions on the Tarte Pro eyeshadow palette. I'm sure it will be incredible, just like all of their other products. But if you want to see how I got this look, and kind of hear my thoughts and feelings on Tarte and maybe get to know me a little bit, see my crazy life, then just go ahead and keep on watching. That's my dog. Apparently he wants to be part of the video. Anyway, so let's hope he stays back there and not in the way. It's a Saturday morning and the girl's gotta have her coffee. Go ahead and begin here. This is the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer, and it's got an SPF of 30. This stuff just really glides on. It feels great. I just squirted that all over my living room. Carpet, couch, all of it. So then I'm going to go ahead and take this Tarte brush. It actually came, I think I got the BB Tinted Primer set from QVC. And it came with the brush and then 2 tubes. Anybody else have a dog that has to be in the middle of everything all the time? I'm going to go over some of this. I don't have an actual Tarte foundation, like a liquid foundation, which is what I prefer to use. I do have the Double Duty Beauty Creamy Confidence Powder Foundation, and I actually really like that for just some additional coverage, over spots that need it. I have dry skin, so I'm not really a powder foundation person. So I'm going to go in with the real star of the show here. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm sure you've probably heard all about it. You're probably sick of hearing about it, but it really is that good, you guys. I mean, I don't have to set it. It has better coverage. It is bright and light, and I have fair skin, so that's saying something. So this thing really has quickly become one of my favorites. And what I like to do with it is I have some redness in my cheeks, so usually I'll put it under my eyes, a little bit down my nose, on my chin where I've got some acne scarring or some current blemishes, and then on my cheeks there where I've got some redness. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is really hard to do in the viewfinder of an iPhone. I'm not even fancy enough for an actual camera yet. Okay, so that's basically kind of what I do. I know it looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but this stuff actually covers so much better than any foundation or anything like that that I've ever tried. So I'm going to go ahead and take my damp beauty blender and just start pouncing. Don't swipe it, don't wipe it. I'm sure, again, that you guys know all of this, but just pouncing on your skin there and let the product kind of melt into your skin. One of my favorite things to do is just kind of take what's left over on the sponge and prime my eyelid with it as well. So like I was saying, Tarte is absolutely one of my favorite brands. I think that I love everything that they stand for. Their Kiss and Makeup campaign is incredible. I love watching their Snapchat and getting to know all the girls on there. It's just, they seem so personal to me. I would just love to meet them and spend a day with them because I feel like they genuinely have our best interests at heart. They're always coming out with things. They're listening to what we want. And they just seem like genuine, awesome people. They're just one of my favorites. Absolutely. I could do this face every single day. I have a couple other eyeshadow palettes so I could switch it up if I wanted to. But I've never been disappointed in a product. They go light enough for my skin tone, which is saying a lot because a lot of companies do not go near light enough for the fair. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Double Duty Beauty Creamy Confidence Powder Foundation. I should have mentioned, everything I use is in the lightest shade. The BB is in the lightest shade. The Tarte Shape Tape is in their lightest shade, as well as the Creamy Confidence Powder Foundation. It is in Fair Neutral, which I think is their it's their lightest shade because I'm always the lightest shade. And I really like to just press this powder into my skin just to kind of set places. I forgot my translucent powder in the bathroom. So I'm not gonna like bake underneath my eyes. I'm not doing anything that really constitutes baking today anyway, just kind of hanging out. I might set up my Christmas tree. I'm really excited. And go in and just set that on my eyes so that our powder eyeshadows just blend a little bit more seamlessly. So then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab probably my favorite palette of theirs. This thing has been through the ringer with me. This is their Showstopper clay palette. This one is like my real ride or die. I love the packaging. I'll show you, it's like really messy. But anyway, so this is kind of what it looks like. Got 6 eyeshadows on the bottom there, a blush in the middle, and then a bronzer and a highlight. This highlight is life, y'all. Like, I seriously, obviously have hit pan and hit pan again. The eyeshadows are great quality. The bronzer is really good for my skin tone. So I'm going to go ahead and take, this is the e.l.f. Precision Concealer Brush, and actually what I like to use it for, I'm going to go into that bronzer. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just right underneath my cheekbones, I'm going to lay this kind of harsh line. And I tend to go a little bit higher because I tend to blend downwards. Which if you're someone that blends up, then you probably want to start a little bit lower. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and lay this like kind of sharp contour line. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this Tarte. This is a double-ended brush. This is the side that I usually use, so I'm going to dip it into that bronzer just very lightly, tap off the excess, and then just begin to blend this contour out a little bit. So circular motions, bringing it down. You don't want to come too far in just because, I don't know, that's what the makeup world tells me. I'm going to take a little bit down, just basically what's left on my brush, just to kind of bring everything together. So then I'm going to go ahead and take, this is also a Bare Minerals brush. I got to wash my brushes today. I promise I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to tap that into the blush and just lightly begin to dust that over my cheeks. Okay, so this is just like a fan brush. I'm going to go ahead and put that into the highlight here. It's just right on the top of that cheekbone. And I always pull mine down into my blush a little bit. It's how I prefer it. Look at that. Ooh. I'll take it on the tip of my nose, all the way up, dust some onto my forehead, into my lip here, and then down on my chin. I'm gonna grab the Pro palette and see if it's got a decent eyebrow shade in there. I know there's some matte shades, so I'm gonna go with this bottom shade called Indie here, and then maybe mix in some of like these general shades. I'm really gonna try and make it work because I don't have an eyebrow product from Tarte. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that Indie shade and pigment. I'm gonna just fill in under like I would with a pencil. You guys, I didn't even grab like a spoolie brush. I'm a professional, I swear. Just kidding. This is like not fun for me because eyebrows are already something that I'm really not comfortable with, and I don't think that I do a very good job on. So like I'm not really gonna explain what I'm doing because I don't even know what I'm doing. And when your dog shakes in your lap, it's really good. Really helps you get those lines straight. I mean, it's not the worst eyebrow in the world, right? My eyebrows are like, they're not even sisters. Like, I know they say sisters, not twins. They're not sisters. They are like, not even distant relatives. They are like, I hate doing my eyebrows. Has anybody had microblading done? Because like, girl is serious. She is gonna get that done someday. I'm gonna go ahead and just like leave that way because quite frankly, I don't know if it's gonna get any better than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Tarte Pro palette. Super excited to try this out. It's just beautiful. I mean, everything about it just makes me happy. Those 4 shades. I'm a shimmer girl. I love shimmer. I love a good foiled eyeshadow. Like, brings me genuine joy. Not that I can't have a matte look, but I love a glowy eye look. I wanted the duochromes and the rich, buttery, smooth foiled shadows. So I'm really excited that this has some of those, but it also has the matte tones and everything that you need to really create an awesome look. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with that Whimsy shade here. This is the Morphe S12. And I'm just going to really lightly go into my crease. When I said lightly, I did not realize how pigmented these things are. This is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and take Whimsy on the side. Obviously, I'm going to blend that out, but this is how I do it, okay? A blended tapered brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out up a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with the shade next to it, Innocent, which is just a little bit lighter of an orange shade, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend out Whimsy. He's really getting after it back there. He's really getting after it back there. You guys all, I'm sure, know that the key to a nice look is blending, which can take some time, but is so worth it in the end. So I think I'm going to go in with Vintage, which is in the row below. Wholly pigmented. Tap off that excess. And just go right underneath my brow bone. And tap off my brush this time because I don't follow the rules. I don't even follow my own rules. I'm going to go ahead and take that in the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy here, which is Edgy, and then Drama over here, and kind of build up the outer corner a little bit. This is the Morphe B18, and it's just really, really pointed, kind of. Ooh. I swear to you, I'm going to clean my brushes today. I'm going to do it right after this. So I'm going to go ahead and take this pointed one here, and I'm going to tap it into Edgy, which is that dark brown. Look at that pigment, you guys. I need this palette in my life every day. Just what I'm doing right now is just laying out that color, just to really deepen that outer portion of the eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into Drama and Mod, which are those like purpley pink shades. Yeah, I am loving that. And again, I'm going to go in and like blend that better. This dog is literally pushing me over. I'm going to go ahead and take this Tarte double-ended brush again, dip it into that Whimsy shade and then some Innocence, blend out this crease. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into Minx. I'm just going to start in the center there. Oh, yes. So I'm going to dip it in and drag it outwards. And I'm going to leave this very, very inside little portion blank because I have extremely dark circles and I don't want it to emphasize that. And go back into Mod, which is that real pinky shade, and just blend out the edges here. So I'm going to go ahead actually and go into Glam and kind of use that in the very inner portion just to really brighten this look up a little bit. For the very inner corner highlight of the eye, I'm going to go in with this Clay Showstopper palette and take the face highlight that we used and actually pop it into that corner part there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that same B18 brush, and I'm going to go into the color Mod first, which is that pinky color, and just really drag it underneath the lash line. And then I'm going to go into Whimsy, which is that orange one that we used in our crease. And then I'm going to go in just ever so slightly with Edgy, which is that brown, just to kind of deepen that up a little tiny bit. And that's pretty much the eye look. Let's go with the plum liner. Tarte Silk Amazonian Clay eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is just very, very lightly trace right up to the lash line. And I'm going to pop off this other end here, which is kind of a smudger, and just go in and smudge it out. I am going to just grab a little tiny bit of this and just go right up next to the lash line and then into the waterline. So that added just a little bit of drama to that bottom lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Lights Camera Lashes. I might mix in a little bit of the Tarte Gifted mascara. This is just like the sample size. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a layer of this Gifted mascara and then top it off with some of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes and really build up the length. Lashes look awesome. So on to lips. I have two of these little Tarteist mini lip liners. I think this one came in a kit with like a couple other minis from Ulta, which included this Tarteist Lippy Paint, which I love. And this one I think came in a Sephora Play box, and this one's a little bit more plummy. This is Mood Ring. It is gorgeous. I still love this one. But the one that I usually pair with this Tarte Lippy Paint is in Later Gram, and the Lippy Paint color is TBT. What is that, like Throwback Thursday, right? Yeah, I don't know anything. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on this Tarte Lippy Liner in Later Gram. Did I mention yet that I'm not a professional? So next we go in with the star of the show, which I think is called TBT. We're going to go with it. I start in the middle, and then I kind of line. So there we are with our lippy and all. Again, Tarte is absolutely one of my favorite brands. I love Tarte as a company. I love their products. I love what they stand for. I love their team. Their Snapchat is absolutely one of my favorites to watch. I think that they deliver amazing products, and they have... There's the demon kitty. Hi, Ruger. This is Ruger. Ruger doesn't like to be held or loved or have any affection whatsoever. Oh, and Harley gets really jealous. You guys, this is my daily life. He's gonna go get him now. Now they're gonna go play. Anyway, so as I was saying, I love Tarte. I love everything that I've tried. Their friction stick is amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching and spending part of your day with us. I hope to see you back again soon. So do the crazy pets, like this little guy right here. Oh, that was really good timing. Thanks, buddy. So if there's anything else that you want to see, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. I think those are the things I'm supposed to say. I really do look forward to creating more content and having this creative outlet. I appreciate you guys, and I'm so excited to get to know you and to share this journey with you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. I haven't decided if I want you guys to think I'm normal yet, or if I want to actually let my true colors shine through. My true colors are strange, y'all. All day, every day. Ooh. Got some crazy hairs today. People probably don't talk as much as I do. Shut up, Andrea. I was looking for my phone, and it's literally sitting right there because I'm filming on it. Holly, stop chewing on your foot. Hey, stop it. No. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So